I stand at the door. My keys are in my hand. I do not go in. Not yet. I count the cars on the street. 1, 2, 3. Wade's car is still here. He should be at work, I say. I say it quiet, so no one hears. But he is home, like every day this week. I work nights at the hospital, 12 hours. My feet hurt. My back hurts. The sun is hot already, even at 7:38 inches the morning. It is Tuesday in Tulsa. I want to sleep. I want a quiet room and a cold drink. But Wade is home. I open the door. The house is too quiet. There is a coffee cup on the kitchen table. The coffee is from last night. There is a thin film on top, brown and oily. Wade did not throw it out. He left it there. He always leaves a sign. Next to the cup there is a small note. The note says, "I know you took the long way home again." My hand goes cold. I read the note 3 times. Wade comes out of the bedroom. He smiles at me. He has on his gray shirt and his old jeans. "Hey babe," he says. "How was work?" He kisses my forehead. His lips are dry. "It was fine," I say. I do not look at him. "I called the hospital," Wade says. "Pam said you left at 6:42. It is 7:38 now." I look at the floor. I count the lines on the floor. "I stopped at CVS," I say. "I had a headache. I bought some pills." Wade nods. He smiles. "Show me the receipt, babe. Just for me." I open my bag. I find the receipt. I give it to him. He reads it slow. His eyes go over every word. Then he checks the time on the receipt. 6:58, CVS on 31st Street. He smiles. He puts the receipt in his pocket. Good girl. My face is hot. I am 31 years old. He calls me good girl like I am a dog. But I do not say a word. I just stand there. I go to the bathroom. I close the door. I lock it. Wade does not like locked doors, but I lock it anyway. This is my one small thing. I look in the mirror. I look tired. I look old. I am only 31, but I look 40. I lift my sleeve. There is a bruise on my wrist. It is yellow now. It is fading. Wade did not hit me. He never hits me. He just holds my arm when I want to leave the room. He just holds, and he does not let go. The bruise is from last week. I tried to walk to the kitchen. He did not want me to go. So he held. I say it quiet to the mirror. It's fine. He just loves me too much. This is the 5th time I say this. Just this week. I count. I turn on the shower. The water gets hot. Steam fills the room. Then I hear it. Wade is on the phone. He is in the kitchen. The water is loud, but I can hear his soft voice through the door. Hey, Carrie. Yeah, no, she can't talk today. She just got home from work. She's real tired. I'll tell her you called, okay? He talks to my sister. He has my phone. He talks for a long time. I cannot hear all the words, but I hear him laugh. He does not laugh like that with me. I get in the shower. The water is too hot. It hurts my skin. I do not turn it down. I do not cry. I never cry now. I just count. I count the bills. $342 for the power, $890 for the rent, $47 in my own bank account. That is all I have, $47. Wade has the card for our joint account. He says I lose cards. He says I am bad with money. So he keeps the card. Just for safety, he says. The water hits my face. I do not move. Wade knocks on the bathroom door. Babe? Your sister called. I told her you can't talk today. Is that okay, babe? I do not answer. My mouth will not open. The water runs and runs. Wade was not always like this. 3 years ago, I was different too. I think about it now in the shower. The water is still hot. I have a few minutes before he knocks again. I met Wade at the IHOP near Route 66. I worked there. I was a waitress. It was a Sunday morning. The place was full. The grill was hot. The whole place smelled like burned syrup. The open 24 hours sign was on. Outside the window, even in daytime. Wade sat at table 6. He had pancakes and coffee. I brought the coffee in a hot cup. My hand was tired. The cup slipped. Hot coffee spilled on his hand. I said sorry. I said sorry many times. Wade did not get mad. He just smiled. Now we have to talk, he said. He looked at my name tag, Bridget, the prettiest girl in Oklahoma. I was 28. I was tired. I was lonely. I believed him. I always trust people too fast. That is my bad part. My mom told me this when I was a kid. My sister Carrie told me too, but I did not listen. I never listen. The first 6 months, Wade was sweet. He came to my apartment. He fixed my sink with his own tools. He paid for dinner. He brought me flowers from the Walmart. He said, I will never let you go. Back then, his voice sounded warm when he said this. I thought it was love. I did not know the word hold had 2 meanings. I moved in with him after 7 months. I sold my old couch. I sold my car. I gave my cat to my mom. Wade said his place was bigger. Wade said his place was better. Then things changed slow. So slow you do not see them. Wade lost his job at Home Depot. He stayed home all day. He said the boss was bad. He said the work was for stupid people. So he sat on the couch. He watched TV. He started to ask me where I went every day. Just small questions at first. Did you drive home the normal way? Or did you stop for gas? I told him everything. I had nothing to hide. Then he looked at my phone. He said it was a joke. He read my texts. He laughed at the texts from my mom. I did not laugh. One night, I changed my password just because I was tired of him on my phone. Wade did not talk to me for 3 days. Not one word. He did not look at me. He did not eat with me. He just sat on the couch and watched the TV. On the 3rd day, I cried. I changed my password back. I told him the new one. He smiled. He kissed my head. He cooked dinner that night. I was so happy. He was happy with me again. That is sick, I know. But that is what happened. One time, I went to happy hour with the girls from work. We went to a bar near the hospital. I drank 1 beer. I came home 40 minutes late. Wade sat on the couch. He did not turn on the lights. The whole house was dark. He said, I was scared. I thought you died. I thought you were in a wreck. I said sorry. I said sorry so many times. I cried. I held his hand. I still do not know why I said sorry. I had 1 beer. I came home 40 minutes late. That is all. But I said sorry like I killed someone. Carrie tried to help me. One day she came over. She said, "Bridget, this isn't right. He's bad for you." I got mad. Very mad. "Carrie, you are jealous because you are single. You don't know what love is." That was a bad thing to say. Carrie just looked at me. Her eyes got wet. She left. I did not call her for a year. A whole year. I cut my own sister off. I feel bad about that now. I feel really bad. The water in the shower starts to get cold. I turn it off. I dry myself. I put on clean clothes. When I come out of the bathroom, the kitchen is empty. Wade is gone. His car keys are on the kitchen table. He never leaves his keys. Never. He keeps them in his pocket. Even at night. Even in the shower. So why are they on the table today? Two weeks pass. I make a plan. Quiet. Slow. There is a flyer at work. It is on the wall in the break room. The flyer says, "Safe House, Oklahoma City, free help. Call this number." Oklahoma City is 100 miles from Tulsa. I take the flyer. I fold it small. I put it in my sock. But I do not call the safe house. I do not want to live with strangers. I want my sister. So I make my own plan. First, the money. I open a new bank account. Not at my normal bank. A new bank. I use the hospital address, not my home. Wade cannot see the letters. Every shift, I take $20 in cash. I put the money in a tampon box under the sink. Wade will never look there. He thinks tampons are gross. This makes me laugh and want to cry at the same time. After 2 months, I have $440. Not much, but something. Next, I need to call Carrie. But Wade looks at my phone every night. He reads my calls, so I cannot use my phone. One night, I work in the coma ward. There is an old lady there. Her name is Mildred. She is in a coma. She has a phone next to her bed. The phone rings sometimes. Her sister calls her from Texas. Mildred cannot answer. I sit next to Mildred. I hold her hand. Her hand is dry and warm. "I am sorry, Mildred, I think, but I have to use your phone." I call Carrie. It is 2 in the morning. "Care, it's me." My voice is soft. "Don't call back this number. I need help. I'm leaving him," Carrie cries. I hear her cry on the phone. I knew. Mama knew. We waited for you to call. I cry too. First time in 2 years. The tears feel weird on my face, like I forgot how to cry. We talk for 10 minutes. We make the plan. Friday afternoon, Wade will go to Stillwater. He will fix a car for his friend Earl. Earl will pay him cash. Wade will leave at 2 and come back at 8. 6 hours. That is my one chance. Carrie will drive down from Wichita. She will wait for me at the Walmart parking lot on Sheridan Road. I will pack one small bag. Just clothes, my papers, and my old cloth rabbit. I have had that rabbit since I was 6. I cannot leave it. "I'll be there," Carrie says. "I'll wait all day if I have to." "Care," I say. "I'm sorry." About what I said before. About you being single. "I'm so sorry. Just come, Bridget. Just come." I hang up I clean the phone with a wipe. I put it back next to Mildred. I kiss her forehead. Thank you, Mildred. I owe you. 3 days later, Thursday night, the plan is set for Friday. Wade comes into the bedroom. He sits next to me on the bed. He holds my hand. He looks at me with soft eyes. Babe, I want us to start fresh. I bought you a ring. He gives me a small box. Inside is a ring. It is gold, but cheap gold, from a pawn shop. I can smell the glue from inside the box. The fake glue smell. Wade does not get on his knees. He just sits there. Say yes, babe. I need you to say yes. My body goes cold. My heart stops for 1 second. I know what this is. If I say no, Wade will not go to Stillwater tomorrow. He will stay home. He will watch me. The whole plan will die. Carrie will drive to Walmart for nothing. So I do something I did not know I could do. I smile. A big smile. I put the ring on my finger. I let him kiss me. I kiss him back. Yes, baby. Yes. I cannot believe I can smile like that. It is like I am another person. This is my real bad part. I can lie. I can lie really well when I have to. I do not know where this comes from, but it is in me. Wade holds me close. I knew you'd say yes. I knew it. We go to bed. Wade falls asleep fast. He breathes slow and even. There is no sign of trouble in his face. He looks like a normal man. I do not sleep. I look at the ceiling. There is a water stain there. It looks like a leaf. I count the lines of the leaf. 5 lines, 6 lines. I count them 10 times. Then I take my phone. I send Carrie one short text. Tomorrow, 2:30. Walmart on Sheridan. I delete the text. I put the phone down. The next afternoon, I stand at the window. The clock says 2:15. Wade's car is still in the driveway. He is on the front porch. He is talking to someone. I can see her. Blonde hair. A blue car parked across the street. It is Carrie.
You can't just walk away from this!
What choice do I have?
This will destroy everything!
It's already too late.
I run to the front porch. My heart hits my ribs hard. I open the door. Carrie hugs me. She holds me tight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, she says. She cries into my shoulder. He called me first. He found my number on your phone last week. I didn't know what to do. Wade stands behind her. His hands are in his pockets. He smiles his soft smile. I told you, Care, he says. She's confused. She works too many night shifts. She doesn't know what she wants. I cannot speak. Wade walks toward me. He speaks soft. The way he always speaks. Soft, like a kind man. Babe, come inside. Let's talk. Carrie is tired. She drove a long way for nothing. I look at Carrie. Her eyes are red. She does not nod a normal nod. She nods slow, like she is sending me a warning. Bridget, get in my car. Now. I stand still. I cannot move my feet. This is the hardest moment of my life. Part of me wants to trust Wade. Part of me is scared. What if Carrie is wrong? What if I leave and I am wrong and I have nowhere to go? I look at the sky. The sky is too blue. The day is too normal. Wade takes my arm. Not hard. Not hard at all. He just holds. Like always. His fingers are soft on my skin, but his hand does not let go. She's my future wife, Wade says. He looks at Carrie. Show her, babe. Show her the ring. I look at my hand. The ring is still on my finger. The cheap gold from the pawn shop. I do not say a word. I take the ring off. I put it in Wade's hand. I close his fingers over the ring. Then I walk to Carrie's car. My feet move on their own. Wade does not run after me. He just stands there on the porch. He does not yell. He does not fight. He says it soft. Soft, like always. Okay, babe, go. But you should know, your name is on the lease. Your name is on the credit card. I called your manager last week. I told her you steal drugs from work. They started a check on Monday. You'll hear about it tomorrow. I freeze. My hand is on Carrie's car door. I am a nurse. I have my license. I worked 12 years for that license. If anyone says, I steal drugs, I am done. Even if it is not true, the check will say I am clean, but the story will follow me. No hospital will hire me again. Maybe I lose my license. Maybe I lose everything. Carrie shouts. He's lying, Bridget. He's lying. Get in the car. But I do not know. I really do not know. Wade smiles, like a man who knows things. Carrie cries like a woman who is scared. I get in the car. I do not know if I am right. I just get in. The car starts. Wade waves at me. He waves like a friend. He waves with one hand. He smiles. He says something with his mouth. No sound, just lips. I read his lips. Through the window. I will never let you go. Carrie drives. Her hands shake on the wheel. She drives slow at first, then faster. We go down the street. We pass the house I lived in for 2 years. I do not look back. I want to look back, but I do not. We do not talk for 20 minutes. Carrie holds my hand. Her hand is wet. We get to the Walmart on Sheridan Road. The parking lot is hot. The sun is high. The air over the road shakes from the heat. You can see it move, like water in the air. We park behind the building. We get out. I move my one bag from the front seat to the trunk. We do not want anyone to see it. Carrie looks all around. A man walks past us. He pushes a shopping cart. The cart is full of stuff. Old blankets, a plastic chair, some bags. He looks at us. He looks at Carrie. He looks at me. Then he looks down. He keeps walking. We do not say a word. Okay, Carrie says. Get in. We're going to Wichita. We get in. She drives north on I-44. The road is long and straight. I look at my phone. There are 14 missed calls. All from Wade. All in 2 hours. I do not call him back, but I have to know about the drug check. I have to know if Wade was lying. I call Pam. Pam is my manager. She picks up after one ring. Bridget, honey, I was hoping you'd call. He called us. We know him. We know you. The check is just normal. You don't take drugs. We all know that. But you need to come in Monday. We'll talk. I let out a long breath. Pam. Thank you, Pam. I'm so sorry. Don't say sorry, sweetheart. Come in Monday. I hang up. I do not cry. I just breathe. Carrie looks at me. She does not ask anything. She just drives. Carrie's car smells like hot vinyl. It is an old Honda Civic from 2008. The seats are gray and sticky. The air conditioner makes a weird noise. I am safe. I am safe in a car that smells like hot plastic. I think about that. We drive for 2 more hours. Carrie pulls onto a small street in Wichita, Pine Street. Trees on both sides, old houses, quiet. She parks in front of a small white house. It has a green door. It is our grandma's old house. Our mom owns it now. I do not get out. I sit there. In the side mirror, I see a gray car. It is at the end of the street. The lights are off. There is someone inside. I cannot see his face. My hands start to shake. Carrie sees my face. What is it? That gray car. At the end of the street. Carrie looks. She looks for a long time. Bridget. It's not him. He doesn't know this address. Mom never put it online. She doesn't even use Facebook. I look again. The man in the gray car opens his door. He gets out. He has a tool belt. He has a yellow vest. He is an electrician. He opens a Subway sandwich. The foil shines in the sun. He sits on his car door. He bites the sandwich slow. I laugh. I laugh out loud. Then I cry. The two things come at the same time. I cannot stop. Carrie holds me. We sit in the hot car for a long time. 6 months pass. I live in Wichita now. I stay with my mom for the first 3 months. Then I rent a small apartment on Pine Street, 2 blocks from Grandma's old house. I have a desk job at a small family clinic. I am not a nurse anymore. The check at the hospital found nothing. I was clean. Pam wrote me a good letter. She said I was the best night nurse she had. The letter was 3 pages long. I cried when I read it, but I do not go back to nursing. I think about it for a long time. I miss it. I miss Mildred. Mildred died 2 months after I left. I read it in the news. She never woke up. I sent flowers. But here is the thing. If I go back to a hospital, every shift I will watch the door. I will jump every time the doors open. I do not want that life. I cannot work that way. So I take a desk job. I answer phones. I file papers. I make $12 an hour. That is much less than I made before. I lost 12 years of my career. That is the price. I do not feel sorry. I do not feel happy either. I just feel even. Wade does not come to Wichita. He calls a lot at first, then he calls less, then he stops. But he does not let go. He sends a card on my birthday every year for 3 years. The cards are handmade, just paper. He draws me and him in the old Honda, same Honda every time, smiling faces. He always writes the same thing. I'm waiting. I'll always wait. W. I do not write back. I do not throw the cards away. I keep them in a shoebox under my bed. This is my bad part. I cannot let go all the way. 3 cards now. 3 years. One Saturday, I go to the Dollar General down the street. I need tampons and toothpaste. I have my basket. I walk down the beer aisle by mistake. There is a man there. Tall, brown hair, a gray shirt like Wade always wore. My heart hits my ribs hard. The man turns around. It is not Wade. He is maybe 60 years old. He has a gray beard. He looks at me. He smiles. You okay, ma'am? I cannot speak. I stand there for 30 seconds. I count to 30 in my head. Then I put the basket down on the floor. I walk out of the store. I get in my car. I drive home with no toothpaste. That night I cannot sleep. I lie on my bed. The fan is on. The fan makes a clicking sound. I count the clicks. Around midnight, I sit up. I get the shoebox from under the bed. The box smells like dust and old glue. I open it. I look at the 3 cards. I do not burn them. I do not tear them. That feels like too much. I just walk outside. It is cold. The grass is wet. I open the recycle bin on my front porch. I put the cards in the bin. I close the lid. I stand there for a minute. The street is dark. There is one light on at the neighbor's house. A dog barks 2 streets away. I go back inside. I go to bed. I sleep until 6 in the morning. First time in 4 years. I wake up. I hear the trash truck on Pine Street. The wheels hit the pothole at the end of the block. The truck stops in front of my house. I do not get up to look. I just lie there. I breathe in. I breathe out. Wade never let me go. But this morning, the truck took the box, and I let it.
When we said he called her manager, my stomach dropped. I'm not gonna lie, I was kinda mad at Bridges for keeping those cars 3 years. I get it, but come on, the recycle bin at the end through? Quiet, no speech, just a truck that got me. So tell me, when we pulled out that ring the night before, did you buy her smile? 'Cause I sure didn't see her playing him right back. Drop it below and I will read them all. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.